The lights are turning on. His 5 red lights. It went from 4 to 5. His lights out and away we go. Looks like a good start for Nico. Riley Edwards is getting a leap, trying to squeeze his way past Jeffy, but he can't do so. 4 or 5 wide, and there's people round there at the back. Someone goes straight on. Riley Edwards has had contact with the McLaren driver, I believe. No, it wasn't the McLaren driver. I think it was Ryan Spencer. That's why he's out of the race. Ahmed seems to have wing damage there as well. Virtual safety car is deployed. Ahmed is missing the front right end plate. Riley Edwards, what did I say? All the way down in P17. Kai's down into 19th. Wagner's 18th. Ryan's out. Yep, Marley and Cast up to 9th and 10th.
There was definitely some contacts there between Riley and Wagner. Both got caught on each other at the exit of turn 2, and that's what caused them to go off. There was also another driver that went off, which I think was Josh Terry.
People are definitely taking advantage. Just 10 seconds for Duffy speeding in the pit lane. Oh, nice for the race control there.
Yeah, keep pressing the wrong button. In a while, as Riley Edwards makes a mistake and spins round.
I thought he was just attempting to whack him then.
Oh, as Shadow's gone for the move down the inside through towards the penultimate corner. Now into the final corner. Tries to hold a wheel in there. Just misses out. A little bit of contact, but it's now tucked right up behind the Alpine. He's going to... His teammates giving DRS to the Alpine. But Shadow's going to try and make it round the outside. He's going to make the move. And now Terry is making the move as well. Both of them have got past. And Carstay has moved down into P10. Who, of course, has been trying to... has run a little bit wide for Cast. As now Barker round the outside. Is he able to make the move stick as Cast holds that inside line? A little bit of contact there. Trixie, bro.
Trixie, bro.
And a little half spin there. A little slide from Cast. As he drops down now to P13 as well.
It would benefit him as Wagner makes the move. Yeah, but here comes... Shadow on Vortex, great move. Harry Wilson's just pinged one from, like, what's it called? On the right hand side of the penalty box.
Don't care, bro. Kai's just got past Barker there. And now the two Saubers swapping again. Maybe not making it as easy for each other that time around. As Barker's not making it easy for Kai either as they go side by side. I'm pretty sure there was contact there as Barker's in the gravel. Spun round. Kai slowed right down. Not sure what's happened between these two. As Edwards there almost clatters into the side of him. Yep, as side by side actually goes.
Here we go.
Kai trying to hold it on the outside of Wagner. Really ambitious move from Kai there. Round the outside through that corner. That is insane at the moment. And he's going to get the move. He's going to make the move stick as well. What an insane move from Kai. Further back.
Ahmed gets past Andrew.
Yeah. Ahmed and Andrew. Andrew's come out in a really bad spot with Ahmed there. He can maybe do a little defensive solid for his team. And he can't really defend that with Andrew.
Nice one, Eagle.
Jeffy and Nico swap round again. Shot. It was into turn 1. Salu slowly gaining as Shadow there comes into the pits, makes the first move in this little train going on at the moment. You see, if Salu was to come out right now, he'd come out really close to this fight. As actually they decide to pit him. Wagner hits the board there, and now is under full pressure from Kai as he sits here. Luckily, both have the DRS. Mainly lucky for
Kai has no
Wagner.
battery. Look at his steering wheel.
Yeah, absolutely nothing left as these two continue on. Of course, Kai should continue on as Statlev actually... Oh, sorry, Davey and Statlev fighting. Didn't even know they were close. As Kai gets past Wagner down the straight as well. As these two drivers continue on. Definitely going for an easy one-stop here as Statlev is going to try and get past with DRS. They doesn't make it too difficult there. Not really much to comment on at the moment. Maybe Nico... getting past Wagner, just as I said that. Wagner literally letting him pass, basically, not holding him up at all. Understanding that maybe Nico isn't his race, which I think he'd be right, to be honest. As Nico's search for that win just still out of reach. As he, of course, is... Jeffy boys come in, Statlev and Davey come in as well. Kai moves up into P2, but it's about to be down into, well, is about to stay in P2 because Nico takes the lead. Jeffy Boy has been jumped by around 2 seconds there. As Jeffy Boy shapes up a move on Kai. He's going to try and squeeze it. Kai's not going to make it very easy. Kai will probably believe that he's... Oh, no! Kai squeezes him a little bit too much, and Jeffy Boy ends up in a wall. Extremely lucky to not have damage there from that contact. That was cheeky from Kai, as Salu there now makes the move on Kai and actually takes him out as well! And they've caught each other! The two McLarens both having contact with Kai there. And Barker behind us now just spun round. What is going on? As Marley makes the move round the outside of Shadow and is now trying to keep onto it, but can't, as Statlev trying to make the move on Marley. Now under a lot of pressure after that move, and Statlev up into P9 and now can hunt down Shadow, sorry. As Vortex gets up into P10 now, side by side with Marley. Marley's going to hold the inside line. Davey sitting behind this fight. He's going to try and go past one of them. Is he going to be able to get past both as well? He's side by side with Marley. Round the outside, down the straight. It's going to be ahead of one. Is he going to be able to get past the Sauber? He switches to the left to go to the right. Is he going to be able to hold it round the outside? He does! Beautiful overtake from Davey there. Up into P10. What a move from Davey. Josh Duffy, is living a dream world at the moment in P5, but pit very early on, so got the undercut on literally everyone, and we'll need to pit again as Wagner and Kai have a little overtake. Stalev is in a wall! Contact with Ahmed, and he's in the wall. Oh, he's hit the Alpine! And Dejara has just been... Oh my god. There's big contact for Karst there, and Karst is now out. Statlev is pretty much all but out of this race, and we have a safety car now. What is going on with these drivers? As Barker pits in, Shadow pits in, Ahmed pits in. Barker gets a 10-second penalty. Statlev is going to come in as well. What the hell has just happened? As Jeffy Boy is holding everyone up round towards the final corner. And as we exit the corner, when is he going to go? He's gone now already, so we are back racing in Imola, and Jeffy Boy takes the lead stage for everyone. Nico on the newer tyres is going to be a very big threat. Wagner is going to be a threat behind, a threat towards Davey, is already down the inside towards turn one. Goes Wagner. Davey's going to hold on to it. Tries to hold on as much as he can, but he's going to get the switch back. He's done very well to defend it against Wagner, and now he's going to probably hold up the rest of the field, to be honest. It's very well defensive driving for Davey, who's under pressure from Wagner, and Andrew down the inside of Wagner there. Goes Andrew, and is he going to be able to make the move stick? As further back, the Haas has spun round a little bit there for Barnard, as Andrew there moves up into P5 now, and is now just going to put pressure on
Shadow's had a blunder.
Shadow, yeah, goes a little bit wide there. While fighting, I believe that was Ahmed.
Ahmed, yeah. There, side by side. Davey overtaken by Andrew. Great move by the Red Bull driver, but they're out of a second already from front three. So it's just a battle between the two McLarens and Nico in the Mercedes as Wagner makes a move on Davey. Tsunami as well.
Kai there stuck behind as Duffy's going to try and make the move. Duffy's made a move easy.
Makes it the move.
Davey dropping like a stone at the moment, it seems. Maybe straight line speed lacking a little bit. As Andrew picks up a 3 second. It's not going to affect him downwards, but it's going to affect him upwards. As actually Davey here is without a penalty down in P7. It's actually in a good position.
Yeah, it'll be P4 as it stands. Edwards drops down, dropping down again. All the way down to 15th. He's had a blunder. He's had a spin or something. Yellow flag. He's got back going now, but
maybe contact with Ahmed again, because Edwards. I believe Ahmed is under pressure at the moment. As someone's just gone off. Who even was that? That's Kai. Now Kai is spun round in the background.
Way.
I don't know what Kai has been doing this race. As we look at the leaders, Nico going to try and make a move on Salu down the inside. He's still going to try and hold it. As we watch Nico come out of the corner, he's going to get the switchback, come to the inside. Salu's going to defend as much as he can for his teammate. As wheel to wheel now, Salu keeps hold of P2. Nico goes for a late dive bomb down into I don't even know what corner that is. A little slide on the exit. Nico should have better tyres, but Salu doing really well to hold on position here.
You didn't see it, no. I was going to say.
No.
Nico, 3 seconds.
Oh, Nico has gifted McLaren an easy 1-2 here. If they can just keep their noses clean with 3 seconds, they can win this race. It is all in McLaren's hands at the moment.
We don't know the warnings they're on.
No. Andrew with the last 2 races being race wins, as Salu's going to make the move on Jeffy Boy around the outside. Jeffy Boy now going to be taking that P2 as Salu gets a 3 second in the result of that. And that's what happens when you mess around with the McLaren team. So now Salu
has just been given the green light to fight or something.
Yeah, and Nico down the inside of Jeffy Boy. Jeffy Boy not being able to hold as much as they go side by side. A little bit of contact there. I'm not sure if that was lag. But Jeffy Boy's now dropped down to P4 and Nico is now in P2. And, I mean, Jeffy Boy's still in a good position for the race win if he can keep his nose clean. As now Duffy is... I mean, yeah, Andrew burns a little bit there to get past Duffy. Nico pit in, Salu and Jeffy Boy didn't. So they're still running on the harder hards than they were.
Here comes Nico around the outside.
Nico makes the
move.
Easy DRS move. He was biding his time last lap to make the move, and now it's all in Nico's hands to try and run away from at least Jeffy Boy mainly. Wagner dropped out and has just received a second 3 seconds, so this is going to really drop him out of the fight.
Salu is gapping.
It's going to be, yeah.
It's getting gapped, sorry, by Nico.
Yeah, and Wagner being out for DRS is not going to be great for Jeffy Boy.
There is a chance Jeffy Boy may not win this race and Nico will come home victorious. 10 seconds for Kai. Ignoring blue flags.
That was very quick.
Well,
it's up into P3. So yeah, Jeffy Boy has made the move on Wagner up into P3, and now Wagner's going to be under pressure from literally both the drivers behind him. Duffy has been very racy. Andrew's been very racy as well.
This is going to be very
straight. As Duffy here has taken away P4 on track. He was already going to get P4 anyway from the penalties, and he's just got it on track this time. Duffy having a great race. We're going to watch Nico at the moment though, as it's very much looking like it's going to go his way and in the way of Mercedes. He's had those 3 pole positions now. He's 3.6 seconds ahead of Jeffy. He will win the race. Nico rounds through the final corner and he wins here in Imola, finally taking that race win. Second is going to go to Jeffy Boy, who's going to get it with the penalty for Salu. 4th place for Josh Duffy. Fair play to him. Wagner drops to P6. P7 is going to be Davey Sonoda. And on the line here, it's going to be side by side between Shadow and Statlev. And Statlev's going to get it across the line. Finishes P8. Shadow just missing out. And it's a double Williams podium as Edwards crosses the line and finishes P10. Barker P11. Sorry, Attlee P11 after disconnecting about 17 times.